One of my most favorite things about using Christian Light Education is their testing structure. So I'm gonna show you exactly what a test looks like, exactly how you grade it, and I'm gonna be showing you this for 3 different subjects. We personally use Christian Light Education for language arts, reading, and math. So let's take a look. So here at the top, we have our Light Unit workbooks. Those are the actual workbooks that you're working in throughout the unit. And included inside of your Light units are your tests. And one thing that I really appreciate about their testing structure, even with the math, you can see it's not too overwhelming. It's usually just 2 pages, front and back. Same thing with their reading and their language arts. They keep it really simple while still making sure that they're targeting all of the skills that your child learned throughout the Light unit. Okay, now before we get into the actual tests, I want to show you how well the Light units prepare them for their assessments. So you can see that every Light unit is going to have 2 quizzes. They have quiz 1 and they have quiz 2. And these quizzes allow for me to see right away if there's a skill that we've been practicing that she's not quite getting well before we take the test. And then in addition to the quizzes, they also give the kids something called a self-check right before they take their test. This is essentially like a review of everything they've learned throughout the unit. Now the actual grading is super straightforward. You can see here that 80 out of 100 is what's considered passing. And then when you look inside the actual test, you'll see that for each section, it tells you exactly how many points each part is worth. So as you can see here with my daughter's reading test, she did get 2 things wrong here, each of them being 3 points each. So I just simply put a -6 at the top. And because the test is out of 100, when it was time to give the final grade, I simply just subtracted 6 from 100 to get the 94%. Also, another thing that I love is that they do not have a separate book for the answer key. Everything is right here in your teacher's guide, both your Light unit regular lesson answer keys and the test answer key. So the way that I see it is that you can essentially use both of the quizzes and the self-check before you ever even take the test in order to catch any gaps that might have been left behind before just throwing them into an assessment. If you want to check out Christian Light Education, I've got their website up above. I also have it linked to my page. They have free PDF samples you can scroll through on their website. You can see the insides of these Light units. You can see the tests and the quizzes and what they look like for yourself. And I will see you next time.